bumpy, crowdy like it used to be.
They're getting rid of the humans for the robots. It's happening, man. Bring the naked cowboy back to Times Square. The fuck are y'all doing? Let me tell you, the Times Square I fell in love with, buddy.
There's more than naked cowboys there.
Yeah,
Everyone was naked down there.
It was a lot of naked shit out there. There was a lot of nakedness. Yo, that's funny.
Yeah.
Good old days.
So ICE is basically saying our positioning with regards to where the sun is. ICE said
We're getting closer to it.
Yeah.
Little by little.
So we got to go to Mars because that's the next one down.
And then people are telling me, no, because, the scientists, the experts have already said, we aren't moving. And my answer to that is the experts also told them years ago that the earth was flat. The experts also told them years ago that the earth was the center of the universe. The experts, what they think they know, then somewhere down the line, they get some more information that says, oh shit, we was wrong. Now we have to move this way.
Yo, you know what fucked me up?
Oh, this is the climate clock?
Is that the doomsday clock?
This is a doomsday clock?
Yeah.
You lying. Yo.
Counts down.
Yeah.
We're going to pass the point of no return where...
Dog. I heard Prince 1999 and Busta Rhymes. They said the same thing back then.
It was just a little early.
Y2K, the computers, they was early.
It was early.
But were
The
they,
Mayans.
But were they... but were they... How early were they?
That's my
In
thing.
the grand scheme,
In the
they weren't far off.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say,
That's
shit.
not true.
If you off by 40, 50 years, that was pretty
No.
close.
Not bad.
Since
That's
the
not-
beginning,
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Beginning of the time?
Yo, the robot's gonna fuck everything up. And to be that close?
listen, since the beginning of time, right? Everybody's been saying, yo, these are the days. These are the last days. Read the Bible. It's the last days. It's the last days.
Right.
The terms that you go by in Revelations, brothers killing brothers and all of this wars and... Nigga, it's the same shit as the 1800s.
Okay.
If you looked at it in context, it's the same shit since the 1800s. And even before then.
Bunch of wars.
Yeah.
Plagues.
All of that shit. It's the same exact stuff. Keep getting lined out.
What
I
if that's the point of the simulation? Since time is man-made, what if there is no time and nothing is really ever meant to change?
Or what if we are in a simulation until you get it right?
And then that's when you get out.
Till you get it
We're
right.
never getting out.
No.
We're never getting out.
Death is when you get out.
No, until you as a society get it
No.
right.
It's death.
It's death.
Well, some
I think that anyway.
no, some religions believe
and not
in-
even to be morbid. But
No.
you can only go but so many places with your body. You can't take it everywhere. You can't get to where you...
So some religions believe that you come back in reincarnation,
reincarnation.
right? Until you get it right.
And then
And you reach the seventh heaven.
Oh,
of
you keep
nirvana.
coming here?
Until
Nah,
you get it
no,
right.
no,
They
no.
believe it.
That's
They
where
got
you-
7 heavens. And then once you get to the 7th heaven, before y'all go stupid, I don't know this. I wasn't raised like this. I'm talking about it in
Are you
context.
religious?
Yeah, nigga.
Hey,
My mother's the Pentecostal boy.
I don't even know what that is.
The fire and brimstone, get busy church.
That's the big church.
That's the get busy church.
That's the church. With
She
the,
hold the snakes
That's
and
the
all
church
that?
with the ill design.
She hold the snakes.
I can't even have
That's a
can't even talk
religion.
religion with my mom.
No, Pentecostal.
Oh, okay.
It's shouting,
Ah,
churchy, church.
church.
Baptist.
But that don't mean that you
No,
have
the
to be
fuck
that
not.
because your mom is that, right?
Um,
Like religion don't have to be passed down.
Yeah. And so I was raised in a Pentecostal church and Christian, Baptist, all of that. And then throughout the course of my life, I took a little bit from here, a little bit from here, a little bit from here. That makes sense.
I'm
I
same
got
way.
some of my closest friends that are Islamic, and what a lot of the shit that they say makes sense, right? And then I have some friends that are atheists. Some of the stuff that they say makes sense. I had some friends that were Scientologists. Some of the shit that they say makes sense.
There's also a lot of commonalities between all the major
I was
religions.
just, I was
That is
just
true,
getting ready to say that.
That's true.
It's kind of all saying
And then I read a lot.
same thing.
And so in my own readings, a lot of religions all have really, really close similarities, really close symbolic people,
Yeah.
right? That this country might have called you blah, blah, blah. Another country referred to this person as such and such. Kind of similarities and shit. But a lot of them have like karma. Throughout any religion you go to, there's some karmic principle in that religion.
Even not just not even just religion. Like if you just believe in energy,
Yeah, then karma. What you throw out comes
what you
back.
could throw out exactly.
That's
And that's why I say I think all the religions, if you strip them all down to the bare bones, they're all saying the exact same thing
But you need them, unfortunately.
to control people.
I agree with that. Because if it wasn't no religion, then we would be back to animalistic nature and Darwinism, where I'm bigger than you, I could take your shit. I don't give a fuck. Huh?
We kind of
We're not at. We're
I was
not
Kind of
at
that capitalism is similar.
yeah.
Nah, we not.
I'm richer than you. I can take your shit.
But again, the richer is
What's religion
very,
fixed
very
out
small
there?
percent. Huh?
What has religion fixed out there? It's anarchy.
It's not. It's nowhere near anarchy. Where again, you live in a community where you can't just go on somebody's shit and take it because you got a gun. You can't go on somebody's shit and take it, and not even a gun. Forget. I'm just saying, morally, you've been instilled in you has been some value system where you look at robbing somebody is wrong, where you look at beating somebody up just because you can is wrong, where you look at a woman being less physically capable than you, but you taking whatever she possesses as wrong. That's rooted in religion at some point.
See, I don't think that's religion. I think that's just pure moral. It don't even have to be religion.
Go deeper.
I'm just saying.
Most people's morals that were passed down to them came from some religious source.
You're not wrong.
Most people,
okay.
right?
I'm with
so
you.
most
I'm with
people. So even with us, right? In America, we have a certain standard of morals and what we think is quote unquote right.
Right.
Go to another country, they don't look at that same moral compass that we look at. Right. So that's one of the problems where we fight in other countries is we try to instill our value system on them. We went to Iraq and tried to make them democratic. That's not what they do. Right. We go to other countries, and whether it's right or wrong, the role that women play in other countries, that's not what they do. And we try to instill in them our value system and our morals. Right. Which over here, if you have 6 wives, you're going to jail. You're going to go be in another country, you can have 6 wives and you're not go to jail. So again, your morals are contingent upon how you were raised. But a lot of them are rooted in religion to maintain control and order.
It's real shit.
I wasn't there. I don't know what's true or false in the book. Don't know what happened then. I don't know, dog. The pork, I don't know. I don't know.
Pork, look, nigga went right to the pork.
I'm just saying that's one of the things
That's
that
one.
nigga
Nigga
one
went
is
right
allowed,
to
one
the
isn't.
pork.
So, no, that's a good point though, because
that
look,
ham-eating
if
nigga
I
went
believe
right
this
to the
book,
pork.
if I subscribe to this book, I can't eat it.
No
If I subscribe to
human.
this book, I can
for
eat it.
me,
It's a joke,
not going by
man.
books
Go
and
ahead.
shit, and not to be ignorant. No human could tell me that the pig is nasty because it bathes in the mud and all of that. Nigga, the humans is nasty. We nasty.
We don't eat us.
If we skip the pig,
You
we
ain't
do
running
nasty
around
shit.
here
If we
eating
skip the pig, we eating a lot.
We do
of-
eat humans.
A lot of
Yeah,
other shit. You fucking right, they eat
niggas.
humans.
I'm not talking about
You don't eat ass?
Yeah, don't act like
You
we
don't eat
humans.
ass?
It's not in the Bible.
Yeah, come on.
Why do you keep asking me if I succumb to eating ass?
Because
Dog,
you love to
no.
throw it at all. You love to shoot that out there.
It was a joke.
Yo, that's how I
Look, y'all
know.
niggas got offended.
No,
Look,
no.
y'all niggas-
On the cross and
Who's y'all?
everything.
Yo,
I'm not offended.
You're being anti.
That's how I know you a
Assy
super
type.
freak, because you said succumb to eating ass. Like, you don't only want to put suck and come together and use it right there. You think I succumb to eating the ass? I said, nobody even talks like that, Ish. You always make me try to succumb to eating the ass. No, I'm not. No, I don't. I don't do that. I see what you did. Suck, come, got it.
Yeah, we're not
Suck,
sucking
come.
no,
come out
that's
of
what
the
you
ass.
did,
Listen,
nigga.
guys,
Like what I
look.
You're a wordsmith. You're a wordsmith.
Yeah, nah, nah.
Yeah. That was
And
a
you
bar.
gotta come
I'm a
back to
rapper.
the game.
That was a
I'm
bar.
rapper. I'm a
That was a bar.
rapper. Yo.
No, that was a bar.
This guy is a nutcase, yo.
Oh, that was funny.
But I'm spiritual, I would think.
That's what
Like super spiritual.
Got you. So when you pray, who or what do you pray to?
The higher power.
Higher power.
You just say, "Oh, higher power."
Whatever I call him.
You can say God.
I'm asking you, nigga, what you call him?
Nigga, I can say my man. Whatever I say.
Got you.
Like, I speak even in a very unique way to my higher power. See, when I came up, they was telling me our grandparents were saying you got to go to church to praise the Lord. Like, see how the internet came and fucked shit up? Back then, I was like, well, why? Why do we have to only do that
In church.
there? Like, that just, I don't understand it. Can you explain it to me? And I was the guy, I always
ask
had a bunch
questions.
of questions
Me
like
too.
that. And
They
then
get
when I
mad.
went to church,
They get mad.
I had a bunch of questions.
'cause you're supposed to just
Then they
blindly
sent me to
listen.
Sunday school, Wednesday school. I had a bunch of questions. And none of that, it was like, man, get me the fuck out of here. I'm cool.
They don't like that.
Because the book actually don't say that. Like she showed me that in the book.
Nah, it doesn't. But I
And this is not to offend.
I get the
I don't talk
concept.
Yeah,
about
I'm
religion because
sorry.
I don't
Yeah,
want.
I
I
don't-
don't want to offend anybody,
I know some people
disrespect
take that very
anybody,
serious.
or
Very
you know,
serious.
it's a very sensitive thing.
yeah, religion and politics are sensitive.
Yeah, I keep that shit right to
Shit,
myself.
I got 3 of them now.
Nah,
It's
dog.
religion, politics,
And
and the vaccination.
Like, dog,
all
people
3 of
are
them shits
fighting,
is together.
bro.
Yeah.
People are
That
fighting.
combo not happening. no
Fist
more.
fighting, dog.
Yeah.
Over
Vaccines.
vaccines.
But look,
it's crazy.
I know y'all don't watch South Park. South Park had an episode where everybody died.
How long ago though?
This is years ago.
Okay.
Everybody died. Everybody, the entire town, I mean. Everybody ended up in hell. They saw the pastor in hell. It was like, yo, how you here?
I don't want to laugh.
No, but look,
Kick it with him.
I'm
they
listening.
was like, how you here? And Satan was like, Mormon was the correct answer. But it's a joke. But like, how the fuck do you know? Which one of these is the right answer? Like, you could be subscribing to some shit and be wrong.
Again, that's why I think religion is based on order, right? I think that regardless of whatever religion you subscribe to, I think that all of them that I know of, I could be wrong, just from my knowledge, still speak of a proper code of ethics and morality.
Yes.
Right?
The golden rule, man. Do unto
And-
others as you want them
Yeah,
to do unto
that's
you.
that's it, really, in a nutshell. Like, yo, karma. If you do this, something's gonna come back to you.
Correct.
So now you try and walk as fine of a line as possible to keep that from coming back to you.
That's it.
Right? Like, so I think most of them are that I know of have that principle deeply, deeply, deeply embedded in the teachings.
I agree.
So
Yeah.
again, karma.
Be nice to people.
Yeah, and nice shit'll happen back.
This is why y'all understand that Jay Electronica verse.
Yeah, he smoked.
No,
that
he
verse.
smoked. He really did. Like, I
He
felt
smoked that
bad
verse. You
because I
bugging.
remember we had him took off.
He smoked
And then I
that.
really listened. I was like, nah, he's staying on.
He went crazy on
He
that.
smoked that.
He did. He smoked that.
You don't believe in karma? Yeah, right.
He's the karma chameleon.
Karma connoisseur.
I think he likes that song so much.
I do believe in it, but let's challenge it. let me see if I can think of a way to challenge it.
How could you? Because if you didn't, you do believe in karma because you have huge degrees of. Well, I don't really say that, but
Well, and that's what I'm thinking about. Okay, karma is, and just play along with me. I could sound stupid. I punch Parks, or steal from Parks, or kick Parks, or something bad to Parks.
you steal from Parks.
All right, I stole from Parks. I leave. 3 weeks later, someone steals from me, or I lose some money, or I lose a deal, or that's karma. Right? Okay, so what happens when I don't steal money from Parks and I lose the money 3 weeks later?
It's karma for some other shit.
Potentially, or I
Don't
get it.
necessarily mean.
What if
karma's
I've
not
never
instant.
stolen from anyone
And so some
and then
people,
that happens?
But it's impossible to walk a straight line. It don't necessarily mean eye for an eye. So you stole, so something gets stolen. Your karma can come in another form.
coulda lied
for
to
some
somebody.
other shit.
you could have lied to somebody, which is stealing the
That's what I'm
truth.
saying. It's not an even exchange. Like, you stole from Parks and then you go out and you're at fault. You drive and you have an accident. Like, your karma could come that way. Like, it
What's
don't
the guy's karma that has never been ill-intended?
that guy doesn't exist.
Interesting.
in society, in today's society, it's really hard to really navigate in
can't.
today's society.
Which is why the
And,
karma thing is going to always work
Yeah.
at some point.
That's true.
Because it's
So it
just
could be
not a
caca. It could be nonsense.
This
But
could all be a simulation.
it could be nonsense.
See, and this is where I guess, okay, karma. The sum of a person's actions in this and previous states of existence viewed as deciding their fate in future existences.
So you never lose with the karma argument under
Can't.
no pretenses.
See,
Because
I believe in karma. Okay, if that's the definition of karma, I believe in it. Humans have made it so if you do something negative, you get a negative response. And that don't really
No,
say
there's
that.
positive
they say
karma.
that as well.
They say that.
But that don't say that.
Yes.
Yes,
The
it does.
sum of a person, because what I believe in is
That says that.
it is what it is to be. I believe in that. I believe
not
in
karma.
That's destiny.
That's destiny.
Okay, well, all right, slow down.
Which it does say
I
as the
believe-
informal definition. by
I
the way.
believe that everything in our lives individually happens, everything, because of us. Something we did, everything in our universe, we have attracted somehow to our universe. I believe in that.
Okay.
Laws of attraction, maybe?
Yeah.
I
it's
definitely
more than that, I think.
I believe in that immensely.
So if you believe in that, I'm just trying to see how this.
So
the
this,
song versus
so
actions
in
and this and previous.
Hinduism,
Because this is positive or negative. This just means the sum of everything you did, everything you put out, you get back.
but they broke this down into
Yeah, I
Hinduism
agree
and
with that.
Buddhism.
Yeah, I
So
agree
in
with that.
those two religions, they believe in former lives.
Yeah, they believe
right?
in reincarnation.
So
etc.
they believe, like, again, you could have been here. Literally, like, I have had friends of mine talk to like spiritual advisors and stuff, and they'll be like, yo, you're on your 77th life. They'll give you a definitive number, like, yo, you've been here 37 times before, shit like that. You might have came as a squirrel, a mouse. I don't know how it goes, but they'll tell you, like, you've been here before in these lives. So today, you might be suffering for some shit you did in a former life or in a former self.
That is
So,
true.
so under that premise, whatever you doing, you might not even did it or be aware that you did it.
which is why
So
you
I
can't
don't
lose
really
it.
like
you
that
can't
one.
you can't lose it. But because of that, you can't lose the karma argument.
You never can lose it.
My thing about religions, though, again, and it just goes to more information. You go back into what's now known as mythology. Nigga, that was religion to them.
Right.
That's true.
You believe that somebody got up and pulled the sun across the sky every day. You believe that Poseidon is the reason the war. You know, you believe the tide and all of this.
Somebody
Then-
anger Poseidon.
Yeah,
so that's why we got tidal wave.
you know, you believe the seasons change because of this. It's all a bunch of stories to just explain the unexplained.
True.
Yeah.
So then, as science progresses, it starts debunking a bunch of shit.
True.
We know there's nobody pulling the fucking sun across the sky. We know the tides are affected because of the moon, the lunar cycle now. You know, it's things that science has debunked. So now you got to create more gods to explain shit. But now let's make it very vague. So where science can't fuck with it.
Or scientists can't fuck with it. But as we get stronger and smarter, et cetera, now we know about frequencies. We know about the healing power of literal sounds that certain motherfuckers can make frequencies and it could heal ailments, right? So the smarter we get, the more it
The more it's looking like it's
about-
us. That's what it's looking like. It's looking like it's us.
But. Now, if you really want to break it down, the Bible tells you that you are capable of everything. People don't go look into that part. Like, yo, Jesus healed sick people. You are capable, if you're the Son of God, of doing everything that Jesus did if you put your mind, body, spirit in the right place. So there are people that say, basically, even we can do this. We heal ourselves. You could cut your arm today, in 3-4 weeks it heals. The better you eat, the quicker it heals. Right? The more water you drink, the healthier you are. They say that we all have specific specific powers, but throughout our journey, we kill the potential for them based on what we eat, our sexual habits, smoking, drinking, et cetera. It blocks a bunch of your shit. Like the law of attraction and your pituitary, not your pituitary gland, your pituitary, right?
It's the major gland.
No, not your pituitary gland. Your what's this?
Third eye.
But it's a name for it. It's a real name for it.
Oh.
But again,
I
it
just
get
know it's third eye.
calcified based on what we eat, our lifestyle, et cetera. So I'm not a scientist. I'm not,
Or pastor.